Hello everyone, I'm here to talk about the Baseline Recon tool. The Baseline Recon tool helps developers analyze websites and code bases for modern web compatibility. Unlike simple linters, it gives weighted scores, explanation, and quick fixes to outdated code. Baseline Recon tool comes as a VS Code extension, a browser extension, and can also be integrated into a CI/CD pipeline. Now let's run Baseline Recon 2 as a VS Code extension. For us to run the Baseline Recon 2 as a VS Code extension, we will first download the file from GitHub. I've already downloaded mine. And I'll open it in VS Code. Now that we have opened Baseline Recon 2 as a folder in VS Code, we will run the tool in debug mode. We will click run, then we will click start debugging. Baseline Recon 2 will open a new extension host window every time and test the Baseline Recon 2. In this folder, you can see we have a HTML file with outdated code and a HTML file with modern code. The outdated .html contains the center tags and the font tags, which are outdated HTML tags. As you can see, the tags are being highlighted by the Baseline Recon 2, and we are also given suggestions on what to do. As you can see, the suggestion is the center tag is obsolete. Recommendation: use CSS for sensing content. Apply quick fixes to these HTML tags. The quick fix here is we should remove the center tag. So now we have removed the center tag. You can also apply quick fixes to other tags which don't comply with modern web standards. We also have a set of commands such as show project score. The show project score tells us the web compatibility of our code, how compatible our code is with modern web services and tools. So run baseline, calculate project score. As you can see, it shows us 75%, meaning our code is 75% compliant. You can also decide to remove this extra tag and hopefully return 100%. As you can see, in the modern HTML file, there are no recommendations because we use modern tags and web compliant tools. We shall also show our project history of how compliant our project has been modern web tools. We'll check in the command baseline for history. As you can see, our score history is 75% since we have run this multiple times. So that is the VS Code extension of the Baseline Recon tool. Next, we'll move over to the browser extension. Now, let's look at Baseline Recon 2 as a browser extension. For us to use Baseline Recon 2 as a browser extension, we need to add it to our list of extensions. So in any browser or a Google-based browser like Google Chrome, you can go to Extensions, Manage Extensions. As you can see, I've already added Baseline Recon 2, but if you want to add it, you enable the developer mode. Then click on Load Unpacked. We will then go and select our Baseline Recon tool, which is this, and it will be loaded. As you can see, mine is already loaded. So now we can use the Baseline Recon tool to analyze websites and popular web pages, and it gives a progressive score of whether the websites use modern and compatible web tools. So now let's look at youtube.com. For youtube.com, we can click on the Baseline Recon tool and click Scan Page. The Baseline Recon tool scans the page and scores it 56%. You can also see the proper web features used, such as the CSS flexbox, the CSS grid. And you can also see the outdated features used, such as ES models, backdrop filter, clipboard API. We can also export this report as a JSON or a Markdown. Let's export it as a JSON. Now let's view it. As you can see, we have a report of the web page scanned. As you can see, we see the date, the URL, the user agents, and the scores, and the features that are supported, and the features that are not supported. Let's also scan a popular website like GitHub. Here we will do the deep scan feature, which might take a longer time to scan the website more fully. As you can see, GitHub has a higher score than YouTube with 69%, and it implements more modern features such as the clipboard API, but also deals with the backdrop filter. Baseline Recon is not just a linter, it is your modernization partner, helping developers write clean and future-proof code.